Okay, let's talk about an emotion that we all feel, but almost nobody wants to admit to: envy. You know that uncomfortable knot in your stomach feeling you get when you see someone else's success? But what if that feeling wasn't actually a flaw? What if it was really a compass, pointing you directly toward your own best life? Let's dive in. So let me tell you about this quote. It's from a journalist named Christy Oshwanden. She was listening to the radio one day and heard a story about an author who had just landed a huge book deal for a story that was almost identical to one she had just failed to sell. Ugh. She said it was like being told, "It's not you, it's me," only to watch your ex immediately get engaged to someone else. Just a total gut punch.
And come on, we've all felt that punch, right? Maybe it's scrolling through Instagram and seeing a friend's perfect vacation photos, or hearing a colleague just got the promotion you wanted. That feeling is envy. And a lot of times, our first reaction is to get critical, to find some reason why they don't deserve it. But that's just a defense mechanism. It's covering up something way deeper.
Now, to really understand what's going on under the surface, we have to know that envy isn't just one single thing. Researchers have actually found that there are two totally distinct types. And figuring out the difference between them, well, that's the first step to turning this feeling into a superpower. So on one side, you've got malicious envy. This is the toxic stuff, you know? It's fueled by resentment. It's that little voice that whispers, "That's not fair. They don't deserve that." It wants to pull the other person down. But then there's the other side, benign envy. This kind is totally different. It's aspirational, it's rooted in admiration, and it basically says, wow, if they can do that, maybe I can too. It sees their success as proof of what's possible. And this benign envy is the whole idea behind this amazing concept called shine theory. The theory is that being around successful, brilliant people doesn't make you look worse. It actually makes you better. It's this idea of, I don't shine if you don't shine. It completely transforms envy from this ugly, zero-sum game into a way we can all win together. Okay, but let's get to the real heart of it. The single biggest mistake we make with envy, especially that malicious, nasty kind, is thinking it's about the other person, that we genuinely dislike them or resent their success. The truth, though, is way, way more personal than that. I mean, think about it. When we feel that sting of envy, we're not seeing the whole picture. We're not seeing their struggles, their sacrifices, or all the hard work they put in. We're just seeing their highlight reel. So what if that feeling has nothing to do with them at all? What if it's actually a message, a signal from a part of yourself that you've been ignoring, trying to tell you something really important about what you truly want? And this is the central idea right here. Envy is a compass. It doesn't point to what other people have. It points directly to what you want. As therapist Lori Gottlieb says, you have to pay attention to your envy. It's showing you exactly what you desire, even if you're not ready to admit it to yourself yet. Okay, so if envy is a compass, how the heck do we read it? How do we take that ugly, uncomfortable feeling and actually turn it into something useful? Well, the good news is there's a pretty straightforward 3-step process you can use. First up, step 1, acknowledge it. Just admit to yourself, okay, this feeling is envy and it's about me, not them. Step 2, investigate. This is where you play detective. Get super specific. What exactly are you envious of? Is it their fancy title, or is it the creative freedom that title represents? And finally, step 3, act. Take that insight and turn it into a real personal goal for your own life. This quote just nails that second step. Investigate. It's so perfect. You might see your neighbor's fancy new car and feel that little pang of envy. But do you actually want the high-pressure corporate job that comes with it? Or the hour-long commute? Or having to drive carpool every day? Probably not. And this is the absolute key. You don't actually want their entire life with all of its trade-offs and baggage. You want one specific element that their life represents to you. Maybe it's a feeling of security or freedom or recognition. Your job is to figure out how to build that element into your life on your own terms. So all of this leads to a pretty radical shift in focus. Once you realize that your envy isn't really about other people, you can stop looking sideways at them and you can start looking forward at yourself. Look, the objective here is never to just copy-paste someone else's journey onto your own. That compass of yours, it isn't pointing you toward their destination. It's pointing you toward yours. It's a tool to help you design and build the life that is authentically 100% right for you. So instead of looking at others, look forward. The only person you should really be envious of is your future self, the person who has actually gone after the desires that your envy is pointing to right now. Your goal is simply to close the gap between the person you are today and the person you have the potential to become. So, next time you feel that sting of envy, try this. Don't unfollow them on social media. Don't criticize them. Instead, celebrate them. See them as pioneers. They are living, breathing proof that the thing you secretly want is actually achievable. They've just shown you that it can be done. So, I'll leave you with this question. That feeling you've been trying to push down and ignore, it isn't a character flaw. It's a map. It's a secret message from you to you. So listen to it. What is it trying to tell you to do? What is your envy telling you to become?